No.
Johnson & Johnson?
No. I'm not starting a podcast with you on this shit. I'm just letting you know that right now.
Yeah.
It's just not how it's not.
Aries Lounge all over here.
Yeah, right.
It's Aries Lounge.
Right.
Without Hennessy and pizza and wings.
Well, I mean, if you had saved some fucking money, we might have had some Hennessy and some pizza and wings.
I said to myself, if I had an extra 15 minutes at work, I would have went and cashed my check. I don't know why. I thought this nigga actually would have came through.
Damn,
Nah. I was asleep. So, yeah. Actually, I wasn't. I was like watching TV. All right. So, we back. Aries Lounge. VVCRadio.com. We in the building. DJ Pill is in the building.
I didn't know we was live either. We don't even run
He just came
We're
left
not-
field with that.
We're not live. We just recording. So, like, shout out to that. Shout out to the YouTube niggas.
It was all left field.
I know. We were sitting there.
Talking about all kind of shit, and that shit was just...
Oh, yeah. Well, welcome to Aries Lounge.
Yeah, right. Cocaine and some more shit. Welcome to Aries Lounge.
Oh, I'm definitely keeping that bullshit y'all be talking about. You got any sugar? You got any salt? That's definitely going into the podcast once it's done. We definitely.
Nah, nigga ain't hit the record button, yo. So you gotta do that shit all over.
Oh no, I hit the record button.
He made
bastard.
He made sure to hit the record
Definitely,
button.
that shit
As
was
soon as you started,
for real.
Oh, that's why that nigga was over there like.
Yep, trying to figure out what the fuck you
What the fuck you doing, nigga? So yeah, it's been a minute. We ain't been in the same room in
ages,
2 weeks.
days. Wow, yeah, 2 weeks.
Well,
We was here.
was he here?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was late as fuck. No,
you was late as fuck.
I was late.
Okay, that is true. Yeah, we got all together. Okay, that's good. That was the planning session.
Yeah, the couch
I'm
was
talking
over
about.
there.
I'm talking about before that. It was a minute before that, and I haven't.
Yeah.
It's been a minute, and then like even
Mixtape
before that,
reviews.
yeah, there was mixtape reviews. So it wasn't like a traditional Aries Lounge setup. We were reviewing albums, which I don't even remember the last album we reviewed. But
No, I still got the list of which ones we were supposed to review.
we can still drop them. Like I'm with it. You know what I mean?
Yo, ain't nobody checking for the Book of Eli no more.
Yo, that's a fucking fact.
Facts.
That shit was dope though.
Even though it was
I
a
ain't gonna-
dope-ass project.
Agreed.
Shout out to that project.
That's the only one that I remember on the whole list.
The Carters dropped.
Yeah,
Apparently, Will really liked it,
the Carters was dope.
and
It was decent. I ain't saying I really liked it. It was decent.
nigga, you was banging the shit.
I was. I am. In fact, fuck that. I am.
Did you see the ape shit video?
Is that the one where they was in the
The shit's just weird. The weird
museum?
one. Yeah.
Oh nah.
I ain't see the shit.
I don't watch shit when they do weird shit.
That was just
yo,
weird.
it's one thing. Yo, Jay-Z and Beyonce go weird. They go real left sometimes, and I'll be like, I'm not rolling.
They were
Of course,
They were going there.
Nas dropped the same week.
Come on, let's not do that. I don't want to keep playing up the whole Jay-Z's petty and he was just shitting all over Nas and da 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 da.
Listen,
The bottom line is Nas' album wasn't that good. If it really was that good, niggas would be banging it and it would be cool. There have been times in
No,
the
you look
history
at it like
where
this.
Jay-Z and Nas have dropped around the same time and people was rocking with it.
so since we
Kanye killed 2 careers.
All in one album.
in one album,
Yo,
So-
he killed a bunch of careers all in 1 month. Like, you know what I'm
He
saying?
killed his own career and he killed Nas.
so then Drake dropped. How we feel about Drake's project?
Go ahead, bro.
I mean, listen.
Talk about how much you liked it.
I like the Carters better than I like Drake's project.
Nah, I'm not going there. I'm not rolling. I'm not rolling. I'm not rolling.
I might have to disagree with you on that.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
rolling.
crazy.
And I'm not trying to be
first
no
half-
Drake fan. I'm
I'm
just saying.
not a Drake
The
fan,
first
but the
half of the
Drake.
project was dope, and then Drake went to the second half. It was like,
What?
To
That's
me-
you. That's
to me,
you
the-
all last
To
year.
me,
all
the
end of
second half,
last
the
year.
second half was better.
Mr. Emotional, that was you all at the end of last year.
nah, I was good with the first half, and then I just felt like he rushed the second half because he felt like he had to respond to Pusha T, and it just wasn't. You know, I ain't had to do all that.
Where you get that from? You just made that up.
How did I make it up?
You just made that up. You really ain't even. That ain't even. That don't even make no sense.
It did make sense.
I'm not going to say that weren't additions and changes, but it
course
seemed
it
like
was.
yeah, of course. But I don't feel like it. it drastically affected the album, but I don't feel like it drastically affected the recording process. I feel like he was already
he didn't really sit there and take that many shots at Push. He just
right.
he was just in and out real quick and continue on.
That's what I'm saying. Now,
it ain't like it was that Meek shit where that nigga just constantly went in on you.
Shrink Donkey. I think most of the if you've seen this, it's done type. What I forgot the fucking name of that project. I thought that was a lot of that dedicated to. Yeah, I don't know.
What was the views?
No, he ain't talk about Meek on views at all.
I thought it was views.
Or did he? Yo, I'm not enough of a Drake fan to be able to.
Whatever.
Yo, I'm too old, bro. I'm not in there to. I don't remember half of that stuff. I just remember the songs that I like. And it's a lot. Drake got yo, for real. It's crazy to wake up one day and look at your audio list and be like, damn, I listen to a lot of Drake. Like, I hate the fact that
he's royal.
He got a lot of hits, yo.
This is 10th or 11th year mainstream.
Like 10. He's somewhere around 10 or 11. He can be on Drink Champs now.
I just can't. He definitely got a lot of hits, but I'm not. I'm gonna respect it for what it is. But
who else came out? Freddie Gibbs. We don't have to debate. That's
dope.
Fire.
Dope.
Straight fire. I really enjoyed that.
And then I listened to the Freddie Gibbs because the album cover was funny as shit. That nigga just like
the one talking about the Freddie Gibbs.
I was like, you know what?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I saw the album cover and I went and pressed play.
That's what made me press play. I was like, yo, this shit is hard.
Freddie Gibbs was dope.
You tried to slide in Black Thought. You actually listened to the Black Thought album?
I did listen to the Black Thought album.
Yeah. And
it was alright.
It wasn't for you. It's like watching an old movie for old niggas and you young and you like don't even get half the shit because it's just like this Black Thought is just a different level for a different demographic. So like I wouldn't be mad at you. I didn't listen to the Black Thought album because I don't care. So yeah, I don't really care. So all right,
what about 50?
50 dropped the project?
50 dropped it.
There was some shit that was on Google Play. I listened to it, which was had that shit with Who Kid all over it.
Holy shit! I didn't know that was real. I think that might have been something somebody found or stole or whatever.
I don't know, but you got Who Kid all over, and I was like, 6 songs you hear Who Kid all over. I was like, you know what?
Who Kid?
I was like, you know what? It's enough of this shit.
Nah,
I turned that off.
All right, so.
What else I listened to? I went back and listened to Jadakiss, but that's old.
This nigga got Kid Ink,
Wiz Khalifa.
Beers, Bongs, and Bentleys.
I did re-listen to that. That shit was dope.
Rolling Papers too.
Rolling Papers too.
Did you listen to Rolling Papers? Did you listen to the whole thing, or you just? I'm not gonna lie to you. I've only bounced around to like 6 or 7 songs in the first half.
Entirely too long.
I can definitely agree with that.
It was just like, oh, it's over. Fuck, it's not. And I was working on my car that day, and it was just like, all right, cool. And it was just like, all right, fuck, it's not over yet. And it was a good hour and a half, 2 hour, 2.5 hour project. Like that joint was long as fuck.
It's a lot.
I ain't listened to it.
It's a lot. Let's see. Fat Joe got a new single. I put it on the Aries Lounge playlist. I just put a playlist together. I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna drop the playlist the same day I drop this podcast, so people can go back and listen. So go to bbcradio.com. You can check it out. Starlito just dropped a project called "At War with Myself." That was pretty cool. A little bit too depressing for my taste. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo,
I listened to the Shot Glizzy single.
Which one?
I don't know the name of it.
What it sound like?
Shot Glizzy.
Is that the one DJ?
Okay.
I mean, ain't nothing to write home if you listen to a Shot Glizzy project.
Did you listen to the 6ix9ine song "Fifi" with Nicki Minaj?
No, I ain't see that one.
It's horrible.
Is it?
It's horrible. This song is horrible.
I like Tata.
Yeah, I do like Tata. I like a majority of 6ix9ine's joint. I just did not like that collaboration. That was pretty whack.
Did we talk about Kanye's album?
Nope. And we're not. So Chance the Rapper had dropped 4 songs. One of which is called "I Might Need Security."
I've been sitting there working myself. I was like, do I ever want to press play on this?
Do it. Just do it. Because I think you'll like it.
I keep seeing. I was like,
just go ahead.
I just
no. Scroll.
He said, no, scroll. But nah.
And Neil dropped the album.
Oh yeah. I haven't listened to that either. Locally,
that was the 6 joints, right?
What?
Neo.
Good Man or some shit like that. Whatever it's called.
How many joints is on there?
It's like 30.
Oh,
It's been a. But I tell you like this, like the last
20.
20.
20 songs.
couple of months have been busy for local artists. So like Neffy, the homie Neffy, she just dropped her joint raw and uncut.
Yeah, I didn't see this.
That was fire. Stars and President Davo. That is like a it's almost a classic for real out the gate. And I'm not even
Check out the
front.
Aries Lounge live on that.
Huh? Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, you're right. Neffy's raw and uncut definitely shows the growth that she has. You know what I mean?
See it in the video.
Definitely the video with the lingerie on.
Yeah, it's more provocative.
Yeah, definitely. But did you get a chance to listen to the whole album yet?
No.
Okay, she got some shit on there I think you'll enjoy. I love the intro on there. Of course, she's got Wave, which is one of my favorite songs. She's also got a joint that she does with what's his name, Fizzles, that I really enjoy, but I know you don't really like the joint. But I really definitely enjoyed that. I like that back and forth. That was a new vibe.
No, the back and forth was dope. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Then of course the joint with Ron.
It gave me a new respect for Motives. It gave me a whole new respect.
Definitely, Motives bangs. Not saying that they didn't bang hard from the beginning, but
it must be the placement in that album. It gave me a whole new respect. For
the
that
sequencing
song,
was hard, so I shout out to them for that. And then even just the subject matter she covered, the direction she went, I really liked it and really enjoyed it. But let me tell y'all something that there was another joint that's a part of the Aries Lounge playlist this week. Jim Jones. I gotta go back to the Wasted Talent. He just dropped a video for the song called Bang.
Really?
Yeah. And on that video, it feels like classic Dipset. You know what I'm saying? He got 100 niggas in the video. That's entirely scary. Way too many do-rags, red do-rags.
That's scary.
A whole lot of blunt smoking, mixing. Yo, this nigga's mixing champagne.
Jones video, yo.
It's a Jim Jones video. He's mixing Douce and champagne together.
Yeah.
That's called Hangover City.
Yeah, no doubt.
They in the projects, deep, and they got the little young nigga Mozzie on the record. Not only does I listened to it in the confines of the album. I didn't dislike it, but you know what I'm saying? I just didn't gravitate. But watching the video, I love the record now. I listen to it at least 2-3 times a day. So, shout out to Jim Jones, man. That made me go back and re-listen to the album, and I have a new appreciation for that joint. So, I don't know how y'all feel about it, but definitely. Childish Gambino dropped, some alternative pop rock record from from 79. It's called the Summer Pack. It's 2 songs: Summertime Magic and Feels Like Summer.
Was it any good?
I don't know. Depending upon where you're going, what you're driving, what you're wearing, and what ethnicity you are. Now, if you finna leave up out the crib with some sandals on and some
linen shorts.
Yeah, get you some linen shorts. You know what I mean? Hairy legs. You know what I'm saying? You about to drive around in a Volkswagen.
What kind of Volkswagen?
A Beetle. You know what I'm saying? You about to pull a Beetle out and drop the top and had a little flower on the dash. Oh yeah, this is a high 100 joint. Yeah, but if you pulling in a hood whip, it's not necessarily going to be the move. You just need to go back to This Is America. That'll just make you feel a lot better. So, Jermaine Dupri dropped his 25. What is it called? Social Death 25-year anniversary. Well, you gotta run that. You gotta run that because it's all the classic joints.
Say no more, fam. I'll do that shit tomorrow.
Jump. The whole joint starts off with Jump, which I didn't like when I was a kid, but god damn it, that shit bangs today, yo. Really? Rock the 5 is right behind it.
I can't stand Jump, yo. I didn't like it then. I don't like it now, yo.
Just listen to it one time. Functified, Just Kicking It with Escape. Where the Party At with Jagged Edge, My Boo with Ghost Town DJs, Like You Bow Wow, Tipsy with Jaquan, Welcome to Atlanta the remix with Puff Daddy, and the rest of them niggas. There's a lot of famous niggas on there. The B-side featuring the Brat and Notorious B.I.G., which if y'all not familiar, that shit hard. Live and Die for Hip Hop, Crisscross. Hell yeah. Let's Get Married, the Kanye West remix. Yeah, Never Scared, Bone Crusher, Damn, Young Bloods, Money Ain't a Thing, Jermaine Dupri, Escape, Who Can I Run To, and Charlene, Anthony Hamilton. So basically, if you hate So Def and really don't like these artists in the general, but you like their hits, just go ahead and cop this. For me, it's great for the job site. It's not too dirty, so pops ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? It's a comfortable. It's you know what I'm saying? Like it really jams hard. It's all high energy until you get to the end, which is the Anthony Hamilton song. He's never made an up-tempo song in his life. So and the last one, and I'm gonna get off this subject. Meek Mill, Legends of the Summer EP. That shit hard.
Was it really?
I can't remember. I can't remember if I listened to it or not.
I was scared to press play.
I don't know if I did. I listen to that.
Yo,
Everybody kept telling me, "Yo, go press play."
Philadelphia with Swizz Beats on the production and the hook. Dangerous with Jeremiah. I play that every day, yo. 1 a.m. is hard and Stay Woke is magic,
I ain't
yo.
listen
Yo,
to
you got it. Y'all got to check this out. You know what I'm saying?
I scrolled past it a couple times.
Definitely.
I wasn't sure if I was going to press play.
I skimmed through Beast Mode 2 Future.
Whack.
Thank you for saying it, because I
was
wasn't.
whack.
I wasn't. Because you know what I'm saying. The
I
Future
I could
stands.
only get to I think like the 5th song, and I was like, you know what? I'm done with this shit.
I
What
wasn't
the
even gonna press
fuck?
play. That's one in the possibility.
I was like, all right, Beast Mode 2. Beast Mode wasn't that bad. I was like, you know what? I said, this can't be that bad. Yo.
I'm saying this is not a recommendation. This is not a recommendation. However, if you stumble upon it and press play, you may not be mad. Casanova's commissary.
I heard that was really good too.
I enjoyed it, but I don't expect anyone else to enjoy this.
Really?
And you know what? I'm gonna put in that category the Carters, and y'all can hate me for that. However you gotta feel how you gotta feel about it. It was not all that.
Carters and Casanova.
You ain't gotta listen to it. It's not a recommendation.
What about Miley J?
No. You gotta listen to.
I didn't listen to her new joint yet.
Yeah.
I need to check it out.
I just realized she's been dropping one every month this year, yo.
Pretty much.
Yeah, every month she drops.
She names it.
She's been jamming. And it's, what she call it? I don't know.
It's
The
named
month.
after the month.
The month and the year.
Really?
Because
Every
we did
month.
March.
Holy
In
shit.
March.
In
Every
March.
month since
And then
what?
did she did April in April? And then she
Yeah.
did May in May and June. Okay, I'm shutting up.
Every month since last November. Some shit like that.
All right, so we're going to move on to our first actual subject matter because we actually been kicking the bullshitting this whole time.
We just been getting y'all niggas caught up, that's all.
Pretty much. Getting us caught up because we ain't talked to each other long enough to even talk about this type of stuff.
That worked out.
R. Kelly song. Will only heard about 6 minutes of it. You listened to the whole 17 and some change minutes. I listened
thought it
to
was
the whole-
19. I thought
Yeah,
it was
it's-
19 minutes.
It's a lot of minutes. We get it, Will.
It's a lot of minutes.
Your attention span isn't as long as it used
Nope.
to be.
He sung a whole 19 minutes.
I admit it.
He made an EP out
Okay.
of one song.
Let me ask
Pretty much.
both of y'all this question. Did you really think that he was going to sing that he fucked and pissed on an underage chick? At any point, you wait a minute.
Hold on, in his career?
Did you really think? No, I mean, was there something in the back of your mind that's
No.
like, is he going to admit to pissing on a young girl?
No.
Be honest. You was thinking
I
when
was
he
thinking
jumped-
like,
that he
I
just
know-
said, "Fuck it, I give up," and let me just.
I mean, shit.
Let me
It
sing
done
the
went to
song.
court, so why not?
Yeah,
I mean,
at this point, why not?
you can't hit the double jeopardy.
Not for that, but he could be tried in a different state, and it's there's ways around it. If white folk want to get your ass, they'll find a way to get you.
Well, he put his shit out there. So.
I admit.
So, the internet goes crazy because apparently there was a large contingent of individuals who thought, and I just fucked up the whole camera positioning because can't be patient.
I did.
Who thought that because this nigga had the title, I admitted that he's gonna come out and say something. There were a lot of people that said, "Yo, he didn't say shit." No,
He
said a lot.
he said a lot.
A whole lot.
He said a whole lot that I wasn't expecting, and a whole
And
lot.
then
I
a
didn't
lot
know.
of shit that he said I never knew, like dyslexia.
What? You didn't know that?
No.
Oh hell, yo.
Didn't know he dropped out of school. Didn't know he didn't have. What did he say? He said, "I dropped out of school. I can't spell." He said, "I can't spell for shit." That's exactly what he said.
Shit, I went all through school and still can't spell, and I'm a fucking adult. Shit.
I'm gonna get you a plane ticket to Chicago. You can hang out with that nigga if you want to.
Shout out to that.
But that's old news, man. I've been telling niggas that shit for years. I've been told y'all that. I know we had talked about that. That's the reason why he writes the songs the way he writes them. He writes them like that because, you know, it's like easy to remember. You know what I'm saying? And he's using stuff from his real life because he don't know big words and different shit. So, you know what I'm saying? It's easy for him to be like, I'm gonna fuck you like a biscuit. Put the butter on your ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't write for shit.
Genius,
so you've
dog.
got
I
to,
wouldn't even thought of them shit.
you know what I'm saying? Like, if you go back and listen to his whole catalog, the way he writes is like a simplified freestyle relating one simple concept to another. Like, you remind me of my Jeep. I want to ride it. Something like my sound. I want to pump it, baby.
Yo, why'd you have to look at the nigga like that, yo?
It's been a while. No, it's fine. Yeah, definitely. So, I think the most shocking thing for me was
That he was sitting there saying he was broke?
No, because it costs a lot to have a whole mansion and to have hoes in there because they got to eat and it's electricity and it's a mansion and there's a whole bunch of rooms with a whole bunch of girls in it. So he said he had hoes. And then those are the stable hoes. Like, those are literally in a stable. And then you've got the other hoes that are not in the stable. And then you've got the lawyers paying off the hoes to keep him from snitching
to bring
on
down
him.
the R.
Right. So probably half his cash is going to that. And then, you know, taxes is a motherfucker.
And you got the parents that's trying to turn their daughters into the hoes.
Right.
So they can get paid.
So they can get paid.
But I've been
according
hearing
to
about
him.
that, though.
Yeah.
What? Girls.
Yeah, the parents sitting there trying to put them.
Oh yeah, that's some Michael Jackson shit. You know what I'm saying? White people been doing that shit for decades. But yeah, I definitely feel you on that. Did you feel any after listening to it, Pill? Because you're the only one that really listened to it, and Will, you didn't really listen that hard. Did you feel differently about him? Did you feel like let me go back and rehash the playlist?
No, I actually have a new respect for R. Kelly that he even did it. That he came out and that he did that.
So you going back to being a fan now?
I think I was never not a fan. He gave you that. I guess the best way I could describe it for me, he gave you that Jay-Z I'm old now type vibe. So fuck it, I admit it. I admit it. I did it and I did it. So fuck it, I admit it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't finna tell me. I don't give a fuck if y'all judging me or not. Yeah, I did it. So what? That's how I felt about it.
Nah, I ain't mad at you for that. Will, what about you? Of what you heard, are you now a newly rechristened R. Kelly fan?
I've always been an R. Kelly fan, yo.
Doesn't matter if he pissed on a little bitch or not, huh?
Look.
He probably liked him more because he pissed on him.
Yeah, right.
My hero.
Because I done had this conversation before.
Okay, if he had
with
pissed
other
on it
people.
and was doing cocaine at the same time.
Hey, it is what it is. That's called a party. But I had and I had this conversation with other people. R. Kelly, what he do in his personal life is his personal business. His job for me is to make music that I like.
Right.
So if you make music that I like, you're doing your job. What you do with your life, it's your fucking business.
Right. That's
It's
true.
like Bill Cosby. I learned my lesson when I was watching the Cosby Show and all that other shit, Fat Album, all that other bullshit. They labeled him as a sexual predator. Nigga, that's your life, but I learned my lesson from Bill Cosby, the actor. You did your job. That's what he's doing. He's doing his job for me as a fan. What you do, that ain't none of my business.
Facts.
And that's where people start getting stuff mixed up at.
So did you feel the same way about Michael Jackson when he was accused of?
His personal life is his personal life.
Okay.
I fucks with Thriller.
Got it. Just Thriller. Like,
I mean, Thriller was hard, though.
the whole album was just a song.
Thriller was definitely a classic, my G.
The whole album was just a song.
No, the whole thing. I think it's to date, it's the highest selling album of all time.
Really?
And I think it just went like quadruple diamond or some shit like that. He sold like 50 million copies of that one album alone.
No, it's definitely
You know what I'm saying? Like,
my
So it was Walking on the Wall.
favorite Michael Jackson.
off the wall.
Whatever.
Not walking on the wall.
Whatever. It's hot in here.
Dangerous is dope shit.
You nigga walking on the wall? shit. All right. So all in all,
How'd you feel about
it doesn't change. It doesn't change. I don't care.
I mean, that's the
I don't.
thing. care.
Honestly, I don't care. I like the music.
If R. Kelly drops some hot shit right now, I'm fucking with it.
We're gonna bang it.
Now, would you keep listening to I Admit It?
Yes, I'm probably gonna rock it 1 or 2 more times because it's so much. Like even on the second time when I was listening with y'all, I'm like, holy shit, I didn't hear this, I didn't hear that. Like, yeah, there's a lot to it. I mean, he is one of the last of the old school superstars. Like he's mysterious. It's not like you see him every day, and you know he's open and out there doing 1,000 interviews, like because he can't, because you know, he's trying to hide all his skeletons. Like, so at the end of the day, like something like this, we are going to clamor to because we want to know. You know, even though you can hate the nigga as much as you want to, you still want to press play. I don't care how much you hate the nigga.
Shit, nigga should have did the shit like Trapped in the Closet. Break that shit down.
That shit would have been lit.
So
if he had broke it down, like.
Trapped in the Closet.
Yeah,
And
but
did a
what
video series.
what would the name call me?
I Admit It. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Files of admission, or you know what I'm saying, moments of admission, or something like that. Like you could, yeah, that's crazy. Yo, that would have been lit because
As a video series, that
if you had did 3 minutes and then at the end of it, you like the way he did it before, he just have it with the cliffhanger. You know what I'm saying? I'm pissed. Holy shit! Part 2 comes out. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Yo, R. Kelly, if you decide to do that, please give us our points and our credits. And Will needs an executive producer credit because I think that was a lit moment.
Just throw us a couple hours.
And we should do our own like series of songs, yo, based around chicken or something, or Hennessy or something. I don't know. It'll be lit.
Fact, video and everything.
Chicken boxing yak.
Chicken boxing yak. That's a dope ass title for some. Yeah, that's a dope ass title for a mixtape, nigga. Like, hell yeah. But the whole mixtape is one. It's all a long ass one song.
19-minute song about chicken wings and cognac.
The EP. Oh snap. All right. I know I put this on the list, right, and Will didn't understand what the fuck I was talking about.
What's on the docket?
Yo, all of the new shit, these little kids is running around with fanny packs, nigga.
Yeah.
You was like, what the fuck is you talking about? Do you not walk the streets and see these little niggas, and they not wearing them like they used to wear them around the waist. They doing it cool. Niggas throwing man purses over their shoulders now, and they ain't nothing more than fanny packs. So, you got a man purse.
I've been seeing the girls wearing the fanny pack.
I've been seeing the
I ain't seen no.
I've been seeing the rap niggas.
I mean, I've been seeing old dudes wear, but that don't count.
No.
I'm talking about full-on clothing lines bringing out the fanny packs with the clothes. Like,
nah, son, this ain't the '80s no more, yo.
I don't mean to put my dog out there, but Black Sheep got a whole lot of fanny packs rolling out these streets, dog. And you was amped about the little fanny pack, yo.
What?
Gay Blade.
Are you serious?
I mean, I'm wearing it. The females is buying them.
You said you wearing it though.
No, I ain't wearing
He
it.
probably got one in the truck
You
right
got
now.
you on your little burnt up hair, your little
Y'all
boy.
ain't
You
shit,
just
yo.
waiting.
You know what?
Y'all ain't shit, yo.
Speaking of that, yo.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
What happened, son? Tell me, I ain't been around, Will. So tell me what's good.
I overheard him and Mo talking one day.
Oh yeah.
Talking about like, yo, I like your hair, yo. You should model this.
He gave me. That's what the bandana was for.
Now I think the fanny pack was part of it too.
Fuck you, nigga.
Yo,
Ain't got a lot
did the
like
bandana
that.
and the fanny pack match?
Yeah, yo.
I ain't fucking with y'all, nigga.
Fuck up.
I ain't fucking with you.
I thought I saw. I thought I'd seen that like one of them goddamn rainbow colored bandanas on you and shit with a whole lot of. Wait a minute, let me go. It's on your Instagram page. Out here,
Yo, you got the fanny pack on your Instagram? Yo?
No, yo, it's this multicolored rainbow bright kind of like I'm coming out.
Motherfucker is not multi-colored.
I want the world to know. Yeah, oh yeah.
Multicolored for shit.
And DJ, you know, Pill, I feel like a whole week was on his Instagram page talking about, yeah, yo, we all need to connect. We all need to get together more. I'm now. I want the world to know. Okay, all right, that's black. That's black. But I know there was another one that came up before that.
He took your shit down, yo.
I didn't have a multicolored bandana.
I'm coming out. I want the world to know.
No, you took it down, yo.
I never had a multicolored bandana.
Right, you probably had.
That's a little crazy, but we going with that. We rolling with it. Moby out here got you out here colorful, nigga. He got you colorful as hell. Oh, he told me he was gonna get. I'm about to put some colors on you. Nah, bro, we not. I'm good. See, you don't need to put no big niggas in no colors, nigga. You got me out here looking like Skittles. Wait a minute. What do we see on Pill's Instagram page? What is that, sir?
A gold fanny pack.
And that?
I was just promoting the nigga like you fucking serious. That don't belong to me like the fuck.
For the camera. Fanny packs, ladies and gentlemen. Fanny packs, yo. Yo, with the sheep with his tongue out.
The logo, what you mean?
Hold on, yo. Fuck up. Which one you got, yo?
You got them both. Yo, it's like a. I'm sorry, Mo. Like you burning this nigga up, but god damn, this is like a quilt kind of pattern. What is that? Like this is crazy.
Yeah, how much of the design pattern did you put towards that, yo?
Yeah, how much did you had some ideas? I know you had some.
Nah, I had no idea. He's the mastermind behind it all.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Yo,
I ain't shit.
how many compartments are on the inside of it, yo?
I don't know. I ain't never opened it.
Oh, you ain't opened it yet, yo? You just wait for the right time, yo?
Yeah,
wait for the right time.
moment. Yep.
You gonna roll up on the job, son. He's about to come see you and shit with the fanny pack.
No, you gonna roll up on the job and they're gonna be like, hold on, yo.
I got you, kid.
I'm gonna make sure you got
You
one.
went zip.
Make sure y'all get one too.
How y'all feel about the fanny packs, though? I mean, obviously, we know you don't have a problem with it, Pill. But
I don't beef with the fancy game right now.
We see.
I'm just not wearing one. I'm not wearing one. Never gonna wear one.
You probably ain't gonna wear it around us.
I got pockets for a reason.
You probably get around your other homeboys. And y'all probably got all types of different fanny packs.
now, I ain't gonna lie. I went to the lure store and they had these like smaller book bags, you know, and I bought one, and like just to show support to the store. But I can't wear it because A, it don't match anything that I ever wear, and then two, once I put my phone and my keys in there, which go in my pockets.
That's it.
I don't even carry cash anymore. I just got cards. Like, you know what I'm saying? Once I get paid on a card, I'm swipe. Like, I can't even buy cocaine and weed if I wanted to. Well, I'd have to go to the ATM, but still, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, you're drug dealer.
it's like a, yeah, I don't.
You know, they take
Drug
PayPal.
dealer. Yeah, drug dealer got
Cash App.
Cash App, PayPal now.
Cash App. You want some cocaine? Cash at me. At JS-1 Tha Supplier.
Whoa. Whoa.
The S is for supply.
SUPPLI.
SUPPLIER. Yeah. I don't know what to put in the stupid bag. It doesn't.
Nothing to put in the
Nothing to put in there. I mean, as a grown man, like if you're a woman, yeah, you know, you got to put napkins and this.
Women
And
will put the whole goddamn house in a
they'll
bag.
she'll put everything in that fucking 6-drawer container in a fucking bag. Like I'm not doing a tenth of that.
And still get somewhere and like, damn, I forgot something.
I need my wallet, my keys, and my phone. That's all I need.
And your vape.
And my vape. That's important now.
Word. You obviously don't need any money because you don't have any.
Facts.
Facts. All facts.
Motherfucker. Oh, you got money. I keep saying you.
Bunch of
Every time I
You
see
be
this
buying
nigga
a
on
lot of
Grand,
shit, yo.
he be on the gram, boy. He be in the club.
Negative number. I ain't been in
We
the
going
club
back
in
Friday,
weeks.
son.
I ain't
And
been
then
in the
he
club
be
in
on there
weeks.
looking, talking about the ladies and the relationships and all
I
that,
ain't been in
man.
the club in weeks. And even then, I wasn't paying to get into the club. But shout out to the club.
Shout out
night
to
shift.
the
That's
club.
what it, yeah, night shift. Yeah, shout out to night shift. Thursday
You
night.
going out there tomorrow?
Nope, I ain't got no money.
I ain't gonna let you. Wait a minute, dog. What's going on, yo? Do we need to call Jay Claxton, yo?
Oh wait, one.
Because you used to be in the section with the bottle
with
and the
tequila
girls.
and the girl, all that shit is fly. But check it. The money ain't money. I'm tired of going there with no money and can't throw no money at them chicks. So that's dead.
Why? Because they keep getting mad at you or something?
One, no, but one,
Nigga, you better start
Two.
throwing some fucking nickels.
that's fucked up.
Throw some IOUs. Just hold on to this, baby. $20 is
Look at
coming.
it like this. There was a lawyer his business card look like a $1 bill. Go get up with that nigga, yo. You can make it rain all night.
Probably get a check. You get a check in the meantime.
Yeah.
He'll pay you to throw them joints out.
They won't realize it to the end of the night.
That's fucked up.
And they probably won't even know it was you.
And I also gotta be to work at 3 a.m. every day now, so fuck that.
Congratulations.
No, fuck that.
Club closed at 2. Go from there.
No, sir, no.
You can go to work with some glitter all over your face and shit, smelling like
It'll
pussy.
match your fanny pack and everything, yo.
I'll be asleep at work. Fuck that. I'm good.
What difference do it make? Same as always.
Nah, I gotta be awake in this job.
So
That's what they make 5 hours in Red Bulls for.
It don't work. Now when you sitting down all day behind a desk on the computer, all day,
Drink 4 Red Bulls.
then I'll be dead. Nah,
yeah, I'm about to say your chest will explode.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. 4 Red Bulls, man. What is wrong with you?
I've done 2, but I damn sure ain't gonna do 4. That's a question.
That's too much.
Yeah.
That's way too much, Will.
Yeah.
4 Red Bulls?
Yeah, you fucking.
Yeah, I don't know.
You
I'll just
fucking
do
around.
coke.
Really? Wow. Fucking around. Really?
It's different. It's different.
Little toot.
Too much coke will kill you too.
So anyway, I gotta move off that subject. This shit is ridiculous. So all right. The next thing on the docket is I put down trying to give people an update on where we've been for the last Aries Lounge wise for the last almost
7
year,
Month.
8 months, 9 months. Because we haven't done an Aries Lounge since
Like November?
way before that.
Nah, it was way before that. It was before.
It was before we moved out of the last office.
Before we moved out of.
Oh yeah.
Well, we was hit missing then.
Yeah,
No, we wasn't
Yeah,
doing
we was.
shit. We took a complete break.
yeah, we stopped.
And then when we came back, it was just hip hop mixtape
And
review.
we moved out of there in what, September last
Yep,
year?
we moved out in September last year.
we
Then we
stopped
moved
doing
in, yep,
Mixtape reviews and
like almost a year ago. It's Will's fault.
What it
shout
is.
out to Will.
Cause yep,
My little drug habit got a little out of control.
not
I'm
really.
sorry.
That's not it at all. That nigga said, he said, if I didn't have to do Aries Lounge, he said, I would be hanging out. I would be living my life. I said, okay, well, go ahead and live your life, nigga. Like, shit, I ain't want to hold you back, nigga. He was like, yo, I'm going to go out, you know what I mean? I was like, all right, go ahead and do your thing, my nigga. You know what I
Where
mean?
that nigga been at every Wednesday night?
Living my life.
You motherfucking right.
What, I'm going to sit there at the office like, ain't nobody here, so.
Yeah, because I ain't going to kiss my, I wasn't going to be there. Shit, I ain't had to go down there unless I had to. That was the difference. The last office, nigga, we damn near lived in that motherfucker. But the one after that, the one we just left, dog, I
That
did
was
not.
one of those, you know what? If this nigga need me, I'll be there. Other than that, fuck that.
I ain't need to be there. I wasn't even there. And even when I needed to be there, I still wasn't even trying to be there. So, like, you know what I mean? But it was a nice little space. You know, it was cool. It just didn't have that same home feeling.
It didn't have that vibe.
Yeah, it really didn't have the right energy. And then plus, I really wanted to focus on reviews, which actually were doing great numbers. You know what I mean? And I wanted to take Aries Lounge in a different direction, more so of what I'm doing now with the individual interviews. But shout out to Fame, who was the one that was like, why you can't just do both? Why can't you just do individual interviews and then, you know, have your boys? And I was like, yeah, you know, if I don't start this damn show back up with the three of us, then I'm never going to see Will again. Last time I saw Will was 3 weeks ago. Fuck you, nigga. You smart ass motherfucker. Piece of shit. And before that, when did you see me?
When you roll past the job.
And when was that?
Last week.
Oh, yeah, fuck
I
you.
fucking called your bitch ass. Like, yo, where the fuck you going?
I didn't come by there that day.
You rolled past. You was like, yo, I gotta go. I
was shooting the Kwandwani interview, and I told you to come by. I said, yo, come by the crib. We shooting the Kwandwani interview.
Nigga, I got drunk.
You was drunk. You was drunk when you called me. What are you talking about? Like, you was smashed when you called
You
me.
went back to Corinthians.
No, I was at work.
No, he was smashed on the job.
Oh yeah,
I drove by his job.
They do that. I understand. Like,
What you mean you don't understand? They don't got shit to do, nigga.
Yeah, I guess so. Especially because it's been raining so much. Y'all ain't doing shit.
Yo, I sat there. What was it? What's the date? Was it Monday? No. Thursday. He killed 2/5.
Yo, nigga, yo, you fucking, yo.
How many of y'all is on the 5th?
3.
Yo,
Jesus Christ, boy.
y'all niggas is nuts. Fuck that.
Y'all niggas is straight crazy. I don't
Blew
know.
through the one. I was like, yo, somebody gotta go to the store.
Fuck that.
They was like, well, I ain't got no money. I said, look, if you driving, I got the money.
Fuck that.
They said, all right. Came back with that 5th.
Wonder why this nigga ain't got no money. Blowing 3/5 like it's orange juice or some shit.
Yo, them niggas' cars got fixed that day. Nigga,
Imagine a whole bunch of cars got fixed
I
that
knocked
day.
that goddamn water pump out in 15 goddamn minutes.
God damn. He didn't even use no screws. He just ripped it out. Put the new
And
one
that was
in.
me taking the power steering off, too.
What you pick the car up with your hands or you didn't even put it on your lip?
I sat there and did it. Got it out. Put it back in.
That's nuts, yo. The alcohol makes you focus more than just being sober. Yo, your liver should be
It's
falling
not-
the fuck out right now.
But you gotta understand, it's not just the alcohol. It's the really loud 3-6 Mafia
That, too.
blasting in the background. And a whole lot of disrespectful conversation between him and his coworkers. Like, it's the essential environment that helps him feel more comfortable to be able to do what he do.
Fucking nuts.
Right in the middle of Jewtown. Only in America.
That shit's fucking
You know what I'm saying? So while Will's been saving the world one car at a time,
He killed my liver one drink at a time.
facts.
Yeah, your liver is fucking shot. I don't even know why your liver is not.
Pills out here getting famous, dog.
Boy,
You gotta follow. Do you follow him on Instagram? Yo, you probably don't.
I don't really get on Instagram like that.
Yeah, that nigga getting his life right
But
now,
I
man.
hear this nigga doing parties and shit.
Yeah, man. He DJing all
When
the major events.
The few times I talked to the nigga on the phone, he was like, yo, I got this party I gotta do this weekend and yada yada.
He be
yada.
trying to sound all down. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
yo,
like,
I gotta
bitch, why you
work.
always broke?
Cocaine and hookers.
neither. Neither.
Cocaine and hookers.
Bills, and more bills. Bills.
So other than that, you know what I'm saying? He been DJing a lot, and he's been networking and building relationships, yo.
For real?
The thing about being a bartender,
I mean, either that or you blowing Jay Claxton in the bathroom of the club, nigga. Like,
Whoa.
you never know. You know what they say? It's not who you know, it's who you blow.
yeah. Cause you ain't DJing up night. What is it called? Midnight night shift, whatever the fuck name of it.
Dog.
You ain't DJing up there. You just said how you ain't had no money. So what you doing? up
And,
there?
and you getting in for free?
And you getting in for free.
And you talking about you getting a bottle?
Yeah, he was like, you was in his section and drinking out of his bottle. So was you networking or blowing him? Which one was you doing?
Or was you at least giving him a hand job?
Give him a handy at least. Damn, you motherfucker.
Back to the old shit. Right back to the old shit. That just didn't. That ain't take no time at all. That train went right off the track, right there.
I was trying to give you a compliment. You the one talking about, you acting like you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just said you was networking.
Yeah, something like that.
You helped Brianna
What you
out with
networking?
her event.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, it was dope. It was a good event.
Speak the truth, sir. I'm not saying that wasn't true. I'm just saying it seemed like there was something at the tip of your tongue you was about to say, but then you kind of stopped.
It was all right. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't what I wanted it to be.
Oh, you wanted strippers.
Well, there's a stripper pole in the joint. I mean, shout out to the spot. The
Well, you ain't
spot
call
was
Jay
dope.
Clax and tell him to come through.
Shout out to the spot.
Yo, that's fucking
Shout out to
crazy.
the spot. That's Jafari B's spot, and you know that joint was dope. It's got an upstairs to it. It's got private rooms upstairs. It got a stripper pole in the living room. You know what I'm saying? It was a dope situation, dope little vibe. Of course, it was 420 friendly, so it was smoked out. And
So is it out in the county or in the
bunch of
city?
niggas, it's in the heart of the city, by not too far from Leon Day Park, in the heart of the city.
I don't even know. What the hell is Leon? What the hell is Leon Day Park?
Then closer to
I need street names or something, yo.
Hood names.
Edmondson Avenue.
Oh, it's over west.
Yeah, West Baltimore. Yeah, definitely in the heart of the hood. So other than that, it was dope. Bunch of street niggas came through.
Yeah.
You in West Baltimore.
Shout out to Thierry came through. David Money came through. Who else? Buffy the Beauty came through. Yeah, it was a dope little event. Twerk contest was dry, but you know, whatever.
How could a twerk contest be dry?
They was bluffing.
So they didn't twerk.
No.
So they came
that
out for
means
the
you was
contest.
probably playing the wrong music, sir.
No, they was, and I the problem is, before I went, I've created a whole folder just full of twerk music, and that's all I was gonna play. And then as I was playing it, they was just like, "Well, can you play this?" But this is not a twerk song. But yeah, play this anyway. Cardi B, it's not money bag. That's not.
Yo,
a twerk
if the bitch
song.
want to shake her ass,
But
play
yeah,
whatever.
and I
If she want to hear Sade, nigga, you play that motherfucker so she shake her ass.
And I played exactly what they asked for, and it still wasn't, what it was.
Should have got the baby oil.
Tia Reed twerked a little bit, and then Buffy, did her thing, because I guess Buffy was tired of bluffing, so she was like, "Fuck it, I'm just showing y'all what it really is." She did her thing. Shout out to her for that, and it is what it is.
Look at Will. Look at Pill, yo. Pill's got all the new friends, and you're all popular now. Look at you lit out here in these streets, man.
And you left your old crew in the dust.
Yeah, buddy. I see you, baby. Hey, man. You got your new friends, Jafari Beats, and what's the girl name? Buffy the Hootie? Buffy the Beauty? Yeah, yo. New lit friends. Yo, you out here getting it, bro. All right.
That's what he got to say
That's
about
how
that.
it is. Just
He
because
ain't denying it.
just because we made fun of your fanny pack doesn't mean you need to deny your real friends. Oh, just playing
he goes to his
around.
events, you're like, my friends don't talk about my fanny pack. Ain't that right, Jafari? Ain't that right, Brianna?
Shout out to Brianna. I'm sorry I couldn't come to her event, but I actually did promise Neffy that I was going to come to her album release party.
The crazy part was Neffy wanted me to DJ her album release party, and I was already booked for Brianna's event.
Word. So there was no twerking at Neffy's event. However, it was definitely a lit. It was definitely a lituation. They had free food, so
Yeah, the facts.
and they had free alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
So
One night out.
Hey. Free food and alcohol ranks supreme over everything.
Yeah,
It checked off of the 3 out of 3 requirements for a party to work: females, food, and alcohol, nigga. And it had all 3 of those in spades. So like, you know what I mean? And then it had dope music. So like, people were literally standing there with their mouths open, like when she was playing her music, like yo, her album's dope. So, but I do love Breonna Talia, and I'm sorry I couldn't be there. Like, I really kind of felt bad because I was like, at the end of that joint, I was exhausted, kind of tipsy, and tired. So,
Should have took a Red Bull.
shut the fuck up.
The last event I DJ was
Probably this
Taboo.
weekend.
Taboo nightclub. That was
Yo, this nigga doing clubs
that
now.
was 2 weeks ago. That was
That's balling. I didn't even know you did it.
yeah.
They didn't give you no flyer on that?
No,
cheapskate.
It was last minute. Of course, it's my brother's club. So, and
Your brother owns a club?
No, he does every Friday night down there.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
did that Friday night because he had some death in the family. His mother passed, so he was like I can't do it. So you're gonna go down there for me, and I did it, and it was dope.
You ain't holler at none of us like, yo, come through, I'm DJing.
I couldn't get nobody in that spot.
Nigga, we could have bought it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
tickets,
We could have. Well, how much it cost to get in there?
As a single male, $120
Fuck.
or something like
that.
that.
I would have been in there.
Why the fuck are they charging $120?
It's a lifestyle club, so pretty much you gotta have a membership.
Holy
and
shit.
Yeah, shit goes down. People start fucking in the whole 9 yards. So
So you was DJing over the orgy.
pretty much.
What type of fucking music do you play for that shit?
A rose is not a rose.
No, you play. I mean,
I like it like that.
I had definitely played that. It was a bunch. I mean, it was
I guess they were backshotting to that.
majority. It's majority. In the beginning, it was a majority Hispanic crowd. So of course, I had to play a bunch of Latin music.
Majority Latin crowd.
Yeah, I mean the Latinos come out to this club. It's a
Do they not know
Where's
it's an
this shit
adult
at?
sex club?
it's a overall. Where's it at?
Yeah.
Off Rolling Road. Off Rolling and for Route 40. It's
They
in
get
the
it
cut.
in like that over there?
It's in the cut. You would never know it was back there, but they went.
My
all
nigga, I
kind
don't even
of
know
awards.
Walmart was over there.
It's all kind of. They win all kind of awards and everything. Like they got a whole downstairs. You go downstairs. They got bedrooms for days and Yeah, it got pretty real in there that night. But
Did you get some?
no,
Just his turntables.
yeah, I touched the turntables.
How you making faces like that? You
And
in a
it was-
sex club? Like,
it was definitely a different experience.
was the pay good?
Yeah. I mean, my brother ended up showing up and he helped me out, so we ended up splitting it down the middle. It was $250, so we split it down the middle. You know.
I would have told that nigga, ain't nobody tell you to bring your ass down here. You better get the fuck up out of here.
He was coming. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted to come out the house anyway, so you know.
No, he wanted to get some pussy.
And it's his club.
Oh.
So he came out, you know, he did his thing, and then he gave me the report because he had to go back the very next day. He was like, "I'll let you know if I need you to come back." He didn't call me back, so he gave me the report the next day, and was like, "Yeah, people was looking for you, like looking for you." And well, half of them was looking for you to come back, and then another half was like, "Who was that and why?" Like, but he said it's the same way when he first started. When he first started, everybody gave him shit because. You know what I'm saying? His music style and his musical selections or whatever the case may be. And it's normally the older crowd that come in there and start bitching about what music you playing, whatever the case may be. But it was dope. I enjoyed it.
Damn. I've been working. That's it.
Well, yeah, me too.
And paying off my debt.
Shout out to you.
My credit score is a lot higher than Will's is. By almost 100 points.
You look at it like this. If your credit score got 3 numbers, it's higher than mine.
He got an 80.
My shit's only got 2 numbers.
This nigga's stupid.
And they're low.
Hell yeah. And then just, you know, y'all know what it is, man. Been doing these podcasts or whatever, which I've really been enjoying. It's definitely been an enriching experience, kind of like sitting down with these people one-on-one and chopping it up. So that's been a huge thing.
Check out the pork chop interview.
Hell yes, yo, the pork chop interview. I've watched it 3 times.
Really?
Yeah, yo, I really enjoy it. I listened to the Condwani one that just came out like once all the way through, but I'm gonna go back and listen to it again. And it's crazy because I was there for the interviews, but it's just a whole different energy to go back and listen to it again when I'm not trying to think of questions or like respond to stuff that he or she or whomever is saying. So like we got a lot of big stuff coming up. So shout out to that. And I'm happy to have y'all back, man. It's definitely lit for me. I enjoy talking shit. Definitely gonna have more alcohol next time.
That's dope.
Way more alcohol.
So which one did you like? Which one did you like more? You did the Stars one first. So Stars first, then
Pork chop.
Pork chop. No.
No. Stars, 100 grand, pork chop, Condwani Fidel. So you asking me what?
Which one was your favorite?
I can't even. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't. Because I love them all equally, but for completely different reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the Stars interview because I consider us to be real friends. So it was great conversation. It's like getting up with your brother who just got hot again. You know what I mean? Like, and y'all talking mad trash, and it was great for that. Our conversation was legendary. And the camera shots was ill, and we did it with a live audience. So I think that was like something that had never been done before, for real. So I love that. So the second one with 100 Grand Man was fire because he just had so much knowledge, and the fact that he was not shy about speaking on the beef between CTM Ball and Slick. He was very vocal about it, and you know what I'm saying? So, like, that was lit. And then him talking about Baltimore from not only the drug dealer's perspective, but talking about it from a man whom is now in his late 30s. Like, it's a real conversation. So I love that he was not shying away from real questions. You know, he really went at it head on. And I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous about asking him, you know, some of this stuff because he's a street dude. Like, you know what I mean? But he handled it. He knew how to answer it without incriminating himself or incriminating anybody else, but still give you like a real answer and it not be complete fluff. And I really respected that about him. Like, I love that. So, and then Pork Chop was bucket list. Y'all know, nigga, I've been wanting to interview Pork Chop for a long time. So I was giddy like a school kid, nigga, like the whole time before he got there. And then, like, it's funny because once, shout out to Ray once again. And I know niggas swear I'm like in love with her or whatever, but like, you know what I mean? I am in love with her as a friend. But for somebody to just be so selfless and helping, you gotta respect that. You know what I mean? Like, she literally went in and ain't you cute is the only person that could do this and was like, put me on the phone with a nigga, and he was so cool, like, whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do it. And I'm like, all right. And then I was like, what you want to eat? Whatever you want to eat. You know, what time you want to get together? Whenever you want to get together. Like, it's like,
Let me know.
yeah, right. He's being completely accommodating. And then we sat down for the interview, like, I was trying to control, you know, because he was just telling mad great stories. And to me, that my whole job that day was just keeping the stories in order. Like, all right, well, I don't want to get to marriage before homelessness. And then, him talking about K Swift, he took me completely off guard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't think he was going to talk about her death. I thought he was just going to talk about her life.
Right.
So for him to be like, so you're not going to ask me the question? And I'm sitting there like bewildered because I'm like, what the fuck question is that? You know, and don't you think it was a murder? Dun, dun. You're like in my brain. That's what I'm dun, dun, dun. Oh, nigga, we finna go. See, but all right, let me tell you the illest part is that Fame cut this out of the interview. Because soon as he said, yeah, she got killed, I was like, oh, we lit. I was like, oh, we lit. Oh, yeah. That's a good for at least 10,000 clicks on YouTube. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was definitely pumped about that. So, like, that was that. And then Kondwani was somebody I wanted to interview, but I didn't have, I feel like, a forum.
That's what you said in the interview.
Yeah, because I didn't feel like it made sense. But I wanted to talk to him as a person that I was just intrigued by him in general. And trying to understand why women wanted to fuck him. So, like, other than that,
Did you figure it out?
no. I'm just saying, nah, he's just a dope writer. He's a dope person in general, and he's just you know, just a cool person. So, like, you know, it's a wonderful thing. And then shout out to all of the upcoming interviews. Yo, we're booked out until September,
Dope.
the middle of September. I mean, I got interviews. Oh, I'm not telling you. I'm not gonna tell you on air. I'll tell you off air. So, shout out to everybody. Definitely keep tuning in, keep playing. Please keep dropping comments. Please keep liking them. Please keep sharing them. Please help the numbers go up. Yo, it's very important to me. If you are a rapper or a singer or artist that wants to get interviewed or want my support, if you ain't listening to them joints, I mean, if you're not watching them and commenting them and enjoying, don't even hit me up, bro. I'm just being honest with y'all. If you ain't supporting, if you ain't watching these videos and commenting, don't even fucking hit me up. I'm just being 100% serious. So anyway, that's where the fuck we been. So we about to wrap this up. Where we at? We at 57 minutes. Yeah. It's about time. Yep. All right. Best song of the summer.
Best song of the summer.
And let me, for clarification, because this is Aries Lounge. We don't give a fuck if it's old. You could have found a song and you just can't stop playing it, or it could be some new shit.
Oh, word. I got you.
So, Will, your song of the summer right now is
I got you. I got mine. I can't stop listening to that motherfucker. I just can't.
It's not a song.
This nigga about to say something ignorant.
It's not a song, but
Then what is it?
it's an artist.
That you can't stop listening to.
Project Pat.
Holy shit, for the summer?
I wasn't ready for that.
Holy shit.
I wasn't ready for that at all. Shout out to that. Wait a minute. Why? Wait a minute. Is it like new stuff or old stuff, or is it all of it?
All of it.
You really banging with his new stuff?
Yeah.
Cause he was just in Baltimore like a couple months ago, like promoting his new album or whatever. So that was crazy.
Listen to the newest one on there last week or something like that.
Word. Okay, Pill.
My song of the summer is Kid Ink's Sunset.
You really like that, John? I don't know. You know I'm a Kid Ink
since
fan,
you-
but that record ain't really bang for me.
Since
Like.
you introduced me to this project, this EP, I can't stop listening to it.
Oceans ain't bad either.
I'll listen to this whole. I'll listen to this
Oceans
project.
isn't bad.
I'll listen to this project once a
But
day.
I'm not just gonna sit there and say I'm not gonna put Oceans with the whole song, but that's not bad though.
My banger right now is St. John. Is the artist's name, and the song is called "Selfish," number 7 off of his project called Collection 1. I can't stop playing that song, man. It's like a blending of some like R&B with some love and some gangster shit. It's crazy. It's a great record. That whole project, Collection 1, is a phenomenal body of work. So, So yeah, that's that. And I'll make sure to put each one of these songs in the playlist so that you guys can enjoy it.
So which song are you gonna pick? He just said Project Pat.
Yeah,
It
give me a
doesn't
song
Hmm.
so I can add it to the playlist.
Let's see here. I'm going to pick something.
Oh yeah, I'm talking. The next thing on the docket while he's looking that up is hottest local album of 2018. This is so hard for me because there are a bunch of really dope albums that came out this year.
I didn't listen to listen to Peso Mafia's joint yet. I didn't listen to.
That's what the streets
Yeah,
is saying that Peso is that shit.
really, I haven't heard it yet.
From the industry to real street niggas. But go ahead.
That and
Except for the ones that don't like him.
there was another one you told me to listen to besides the Stars. Of course, I listened to the Stars with Davo. Did Bad Hunter drop again?
Nah.
Who was that that dropped?
I think Wish Granny about to drop for real.
Wish Granny did drop.
The whole project,
I thought I saw it on IG.
it's a single. That's a single.
Oh,
I'm talking about
okay.
the whole thing. Like
I saw it on IG. Like that. It was a promotion for it.
Aggravated robbery.
is that a real song?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yo,
Aggravate. Wow. And it came right up on my YouTube channel,
That
nigga.
shit don't play, yo. This is nuts.
I'm adding it to the playlist right now while I'm sitting here thinking about it.
Aggravated robbery.
And what was yours, Bill?
Sunset Kid.
All right, yeah.
Fucking nuts, dog.
So, all right, just give me from your position. I'm not really trying to force you into a space where you gotta defend something that you don't know nothing about. So, like, of this year, of the local music you've listened to, what is your favorite local album?
Right now,
Mhm.
because I'm listening to it almost every day, I say Neffy's Raw and Uncut. Right now, that's not taking nothing away from the Stars and Davo joint, because that's who knew that them two together in the studio would have created something like that? You know what I'm saying? So,
Me? No, I was just playing. Actually, when I first heard it, I didn't. My brain almost exploded.
Really?
What? This is ill. Yeah.
I don't know. I just wasn't expecting it. They seem like they come from two different worlds.
They do come from two different worlds,
it's just
yo.
like them two together in the studio just wasn't even a.
Yeah, definitely was
But
crazy.
the fact that Star said he wanted to work with him and they came together and did a whole EP, that's fucking phenomenal. But
Like, after I heard them together, it made complete sense. It was one of those odd couples that are odd couples because of their social dynamic, not because of their musical dynamic. Because if you really start thinking about Davo from the artist perspective, yo, he's a dope ass artist.
yeah, no,
He's artistic, you know what I mean? Like, he's very creative, you know what I mean? So, and then Stars is of that same ilk of, like, they both respect bars, they both respect the creativity, and they take their music very seriously. So, like, when you think about it from that perspective, it's like, oh yeah, this is obvious. So, Will, local album that you really enjoyed 2018?
J-Wise.
Humble Savage.
I actually like that.
Shout out to Humble Savage. No, I appreciate you bringing it to the table, yo. Dang, you know what I'm saying? I told you. I ain't even forgot. I forgot about it. For real. This guy, he got some records on that bitch. Yo, he keeps.
Google, yo.
The thing I love about Jay Wise is that he keeps getting better every album, man. I can always guarantee that his joint is a solid project. Like, I'm always confident. I never feel scared to press play. I'm always pleasantly surprised.
The first time I listened to that shit like that day like 3 times. It was just hard.
Word.
I'm about to press play on that tomorrow too.
You won't, but it sounds good
I'm
though.
gonna forget, but
I'll
Just
just
put it in
drop
your
it.
playlist, yo.
You don't have any playlists? You don't have a playlist?
no.
You don't create playlists? Do you create playlists?
No.
Y'all niggas crazy. I got like 5 playlists. And I got one specifically for work, which like, and I keep adding on to it. Like, all of my favorite songs of all time, I keep adding and adding that. So it's got like
So if that's the case, I'm gonna make me a ratchet playlist.
That's what I'm saying. Like
That shit's gonna be.
I like
straight
up
ratchet.
tempo stuff. So like I got 500-600 songs right now. That's all, and I put it on shuffle. And then while I'm at work, it keeps
And you
playing
got on
shit.
Google Play?
Yeah, you can
I
create
never-
Google
I never-
playlists on Google Play.
That's like I ain't even got the new releases no more.
The crazy part is you can create the playlist and then share the playlist to other people if you want to. It's crazy. What was you saying?
I don't even have the new releases. Everything, put everything together.
You got to go to top of the charts or the charts, and then under charts they got it over there.
Really,
I was freaking out with my damn self when I saw that.
Like, yo,
I don't know why they
update.
did
I
that.
was like, well, let me update.
Yeah, and find out what's going on. All right, so look, you go here, top charts, and then right there, and then you can go to it, and then it'll list out. All right, this is the top joints, and then you can go and get all the rest of them. They just rearranged it and put it in a different place.
Top songs. Drake.
Yes, we get it. Drake is running the charts right now. So, mine is definitely Stars and Davo. I love Neffy. Y'all need to understand. Like, I really rock with Neffy, and the new album is definitely dope. But I'm sorry, Layups is a masterpiece, yo. It is a masterpiece. Oh my God, you know what I mean? And then I like the version that we got that didn't hit the streets because they have that record with Shorty on there, and that record is hard. But other than that, like, this is definitely a phenomenal. Like I tell you, the only record I don't like is when they do the solo joints. The Warning record is too slow for Stars, and that other one is marginal. But everything else on that project is like classic. Even those two records, I can still bang with them. You know what I mean? I just don't like them as much as I like the other ones. So, like, shout out to the both of them. So, with that being said, let's get into 6ix9ine real quick, and then we're going to wrap it up.
So what about 6ix9ine?
Okay, he didn't exist last time we had a podcast. Last time the three of us sat together on a podcast.
You're absolutely right.
In 1 year, this dude has become the most polarizing, multicolored.
Because he hit him with the blicky.
Well, it's the stiffy with the blicky.
And one of them shits, I don't know.
Sticky with the blicky.
Sticky with the blicky.
It was one of them shits. All I knew was blicky.
So everybody saw it coming. This was the most predicted ass whooping in the history of humankind.
Facts.
This is the ass whooping niggas have been saying that was going to happen. And I was actually kind of thinking, man, I think at this point, because he started changing, and I'm not beefing with nobody, and everything's cool now, la-di-da-di-da. And I forgot, oh yeah, there's street niggas out here that they don't forget shit. They high and mad, and they gonna stay high and mad until they put their hands on you. And so literally, they beat the literal brakes off this nigga. They took, all right, so
Did they take his unicorn chain?
Yes.
Oh, you ain't know the nigga had the unicorn
He has
chain
a brand new
with the hair,
unicorn chain.
the hair and all this shit.
I'll show you a video later. So this is
It's
what
gay.
happened. He was driving home. He didn't have any money or jewelry on him. So apparently somebody pulled up on him. They blocked him in. 2 vehicles blocked him
that's
in.
some training day type shit right there.
They dragged him out of the car. They beat the shit out of him. Then they realized, damn, this nigga ain't got shit. He ain't worth a light-skinned damn with nothing, with no money. So then they threw him in a car, put him in the trunk of a car. Or no, they said I don't know. They put him in a car somewhere. And then they took him to his house with his with his child and his baby mom. And then they took a bunch of cash and about $750,000 in jewelry.
At least they took him home.
Then they took him out of the home, and that's when they put him in the trunk of the car.
God
And
damn.
they drove around with him.
So much for the joyride.
And then apparently, like, he escaped some kind of way. And then when he escaped, then he was running, and then he begged some pedestrian person to give him a ride, and they took him to the hospital, and that was the end of that altercation. So,
I'd have made it out that night.
He should have locked his fucking doors
facts.
and rolled the damn windows up.
You should have stayed with your security. That's what I would have said. Fuck all that. Yeah, I had to spend a whole year talking shit about everything to everybody.
The whole album he's talking about, you know where I'm at. Is obvious they found out where the fuck you at.
Yeah, pretty
And they
much.
pulled your fucking card, nigga.
Yeah,
They were watching you for about a week.
pretty much.
No, they just listened to the album one time. Oh,
That's where
okay.
you gonna be
I know exactly where that is.
Pretty much. So, how do y'all feel about it?
Like you said, we knew it was coming. We know exactly what's coming.
Well,
I don't give a fuck.
When I first saw it,
I said,
thought
all
it
right,
was
well,
a
the
joke.
ass whipping. I said, all right, well, nigga's still alive. They ain't kill him yet.
see, I'm with Pill. I thought that this was a publicity stunt because Fifi had just came out.
I thought it was
So I'm thinking this bullshit ass record ain't doing well at all. So we need to get his ass whooped. Because when they showed the picture of him in the little bed, he ain't. I mean, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't opened up, nigga. He had like a mini lump on his head. He ain't even really like he light skinned. Like somebody wail on you like that, you'd a show everywhere. You know what I'm saying? No offense, Will.
It was,
But
None taken.
you know what I'm saying? He just looked like he got into a car accident. Like he bumped his head on the steering wheel. That's what it looked like. You know what I mean? It looked like his baby mother caught him cheating and she knocked his ass the fuck out. That's what it looked like. It didn't
on his ass.
right. You know what I'm saying? It looked like Will after a rough night drinking at the bar. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't really all that serious.
Yeah, I thought it was a joke until TMZ and Worldstar posted it. Oh no, this is
Yeah, it took about 8 publications, 8, before I believed that it was true. Like it wasn't one trusted source. It was 8 trusted sources before I was like, oh yeah, this is cool. This is real. All right, it really happened. He really got his ass whooped.
What if it was on Fox?
Fake news. Fake news. Fake news. That was an easy setup, but thanks. I can't go with this one. First of all, Fox News wouldn't even know who the hell he is. Some artists, Tasnashi, Teriyaki.
6 and 9.
Yeah, Teriyaki 6'9". Apparently was kidnapped and beaten and then driven home. Oh, that's nice. Oh, and they kidnapped him again.
Yeah,
How do you get kidnapped twice in one night?
fucked up part.
How do you get kidnapped twice in one night by the same guys?
Hold on. I mean, it's one thing to yank you out your car and they take you home.
They took you to your baby mother crib.
So you tell me you ain't got nothing at the house to keep you from getting kidnapped again.
Right. That mean
I'm
your
like,
baby-
yo.
your baby mother watching the niggas.
It's
drag
not
I'm
you.
like,
like-
hold on, my nigga. You got kidnapped twice
Yo,
in probably about 30 minutes.
it's not like when they took him in the house, they was like, all right, now go upstairs. We're going to raid the refrigerator. Like, come on, dog. They probably kept the blicky with the sticky on him. I mean, the sticky with the blicky or whatever. The blicky to the blicky. So, you know what that is, man. Come on, stop playing.
All his baby mother had to do was call the police.
How? If niggas got a blicky with the sticky. Stiffy with the
You
slippy.
think they put a blicky on her too?
I'm quite sure they put the blicky on her.
She probably set the nigga up.
She put the
She
stiffy
probably
in the
came in and be
sticky.
like, look, nigga, I'm tired of this fucking teethus,
That's,
that hair, and that
that's fucked up.
fucking face.
Fucked up.
Call him like Pablo.
He gonna be on this corner at this
That nigga,
time.
that nigga gonna be here around 9:30. I'm gonna need you to grab him around like 9:15.
That is kind of true because she was on Instagram a week ago beefing and saying that like she was tired of him and he was a deadbeat dad and all this other shit. Why do women always default to deadbeat dad?
Set up.
I'm like, he ain't on child support though, so he can't be that deadbeat.
Facts. Yeah. It's not true.
At this point, my literal stomach is eating itself. I am starving. It's time to go because a fat nigga needs a sandwich, y'all. Y'all, it's been a great episode. Gentlemen, it's great having you back.
Oh, I appreciate you having us back with these
Next
fancy-
time it's gonna be cocaine,
Hell yeah.
Hennessy,
Hell yeah.
and one chicken wing for me.
And one chicken wing for me.
cocaine, Tennessee,
And
cocaine,
one chicken
and
wing
one
for me.
chicken wing.
And one chicken wing for me.
Facts.
That's 2 chicken wings.
3 chicken wings.
3 chicken wings.
No, it's just gonna be one.
Can
I'm
we all
only
get
buying
2?
one.
Can we just make it 6? That's just one chicken box, and then we can split the Western fries.
That's
Nah,
that's
son.
about $6.
This nigga said,
Nah,
nah, son.
You just want your one chicken wing
it's my one chicken
for
wing.
$1. They not even $1 no more.
I just want you to know,
And
you ain't shit.
I'm out of coke.
We'll be check y'all next week. Aries Lounge, Will, Pill, and your boy JS-1 Tha Supplier. Don't forget to follow us on social media.
Yeah.
Pill.
Who is _ DJ Pell? Yeah.
We've been wondering that for years.
Yeah. Who
Still wondering.
Still trying to figure it out. I ain't figured it out yet.
All right, Will, give me your Instagram.
It's all that will. It's ALLDATWILL.
I'm about to say, yeah, spell it the way it's really spelled, nigga. And then at JS, the number 1, THASUPPLIER. And we check y'all next time.
Yo,
Don't
your
forget to
Instagram
follow us
name long as shit. Yo, you make that shit long as a motherfucker.
at
yeah.
Aries Lounge. We out, man.
Yeah.